How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Monday live stream. My name is Guillaume, and if you don't know me, I'm a sound engineer to talk about anything that has to do with live sound, that has to do with the Behringer Wing, and I've been doing these live stream for about 3 years now. Still sick, still recovering from a really bad cold a month ago. Sorry for the few pause here that I will do. Just do some coughing. I need to get that out of my system. Okay. Brief. Let me tell you the whole story about how these live stream happen. 3 years ago, I bought I believe it was the 28th of February 2020, I bought a wing. I bought it thinking that it will be the next big thing. It would replace the X32 pretty much everywhere. And it did in some cases, but it was more implemented in a different stratosphere than the X32, because nobody sold their X32 to buy a wing. Or some people did, but not the majority of X32 owner or Midas M32. I'm probably going to say X32 here, but I'm thinking about all the XM family of console. So thinking that the wing was or would be the next big thing, I said, I will be one of the first one to have it. I will be able to rent it. I will be able to use it with my bands on tour or from show to show, and use it a lot using the feature, the power of the new Wing console, which I was right about. This thing is so powerful. It's as open and complex as any other professional mixer, and I defy anybody to challenge me on that. I challenge anybody to challenge me on that, was what I should say. And 3 weeks later, basically the day that I got the wing was, because I bought it, I placed the order to buy it on February 28th, the day that it arrived at the shop where I still working from time to time. They got it on February 12th of 2020. I went out to do my last prehistorical moment, I should say, show of 2020, which was on March 13th, 2020. I thought about bringing the console to do that show, but because it was brand new, it was a new interface, I said, I'm gonna use the X32 that they have there, just so, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's been fine for years, it can wait a little bit, and I'm gonna learn this thing, because nobody did, there's still no manual on it. So I said, I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I'm gonna try to learn it. I'm gonna build some show file for my band, and I'm gonna bring it on the road. And on the night of March 13, 2020, when I step out of the van, I didn't know it would take me almost 2 years before I jump on a normal show gig with my friends. I spent a solid year and a half in this basement here, in this room, and actually in another room before that. But the first week pass of March 2020, doing my thing, tried to, just bought a $5,000 console, thinking about what I would do with it. I slowly start to thinking about doing video on it. So bought myself a GoPro, or I already had a GoPro or an old one, using my phone using my phone on a stand, videographing the screen like I'm doing right now. And that camera is close. Hold on. Videographing the screen There we go. Hey, I'm back. So, shut of the screen, showing my dirty finger on that little thing, showing the menu, showing some stuff. I start to do live stream and do video on the wing. And there's side story to that long story, but I did pretty much a live stream every Monday, roughly. Maybe I skip 10 or 15 of those during the 150-ish that happened there. So I did more than 100, for sure. Live stream on this console for about an hour. So there's like hundreds, if not closer to 200s, because I did some really long live streams sometimes when firmware release. And I taught people. I done, after that, videos, more detailed videos, because people would not always watch the live stream. Hold on, I'm still sick apparently. Okay, no sneezing. I've done videos about pretty much everything that I could think of for every single firmware release since I got it. I think I got it at firmware 1.3 or something, 1.5. And until firmware 2.0, I covered everything. I know I'm lacking a little bit on firmware 2.0 to cover up all the new stuff, all the libraries set up and all the show control thing. I know I'm not up to date. Which bring me to this video today. 3 years ago, the world was a different place. A really, really different place. We were in the middle of a pandemic. I was at home doing nothing and pumping out video maybe once a week, maybe sometimes twice a week, really short one. And there were interest in people wanting to learn the console. Nowadays, I'm gonna pat myself on the back and say, I think I did a good job to teach the console to everybody. And with new feature, with new videos coming out from other YouTubers that have way more time than I do, because they don't run a full-time audio engineer career on the side of doing a YouTube channel. I feel like it became a struggle for me to do a video. Nothing against the console. I want to make that clear because a lot of people watching this channel have take my opinion really seriously when it comes to stuff on the wing. Nothing against the console, nothing against all the viewer. Actually, more out of respect out of the people that following me, the 5,000 something people, 5,300 something people that follow me. You guys are still here. You guys are still watching. I have my core people who are here every Monday. I didn't see Ralph in the chat, but hey, Ralph, if you're watching, thank you very much for doing so. Robert, who's been so helpful, helping me out with stuff that I didn't understand, that push me information in the chat. Patrick, again, one of the most present people on this channel. I made him a moderator, and he also helped a lot of you guys. He's also developing a lot of software. He's doing so much for this community. Thank you. Salut Fred. Don't want to forget anybody who's right in the chat. Danny, hello, what's up? I know you guys are regular. You guys are usually showing up. But the thing is, I'm struggling to make video. I'm struggling to make it on Mondays to do live stream. Last week, I had a great opportunity. I was in a college doing a lesson or a I think I don't have the right word here, but I was giving out information about the Pro 2. I did a post on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, actually I can probably, if you give me a second, pop that out again. My name here, they're gonna lead up to my Instagram if you want to know what I'm doing. I'm posting pretty much a picture of every console that I'm working on shows, but I'm doing 5 shows a week right now, which with lessons, with life, owning a house, life's getting in the way, getting sick, all that stuff. I think, well, I've already said that I needed a break from doing videos, but I think it just doesn't make any sense anymore for me to do these Monday live stream. So, I didn't take the decision before the show, but I think for a while, and I'm battling with the decision myself. I don't want to say that the things are going away forever. I'm gonna say that for now, and I'm even struggling to do to say it out loud. It's the end of an era. I'm gonna take a break of Monday live stream just to work on myself. As much as I like to give myself out to others, I probably need a break. And I'll be honest with you guys, now, as much as I love doing this, I know I'm not going to be able to do the next couple Monday because I will be out. I'm taking some vacation. I'm taking a week off. I will be in Cuba next Monday. So if you see me on the beach in Cuba, come say hi. But I booked myself a first time ever vacation in South by myself, not working, because I've been in Mexico to do some show over there with artists and stuff like that. But I found a window. Actually, I found a really cheap window for a flight from Montreal to Cuba on the 17th that were really, really, really cheap because nobody want to come back on Christmas Eve. And I don't care, so I book a really, really cheap week in Cuba. Probably gonna do that one more time this winter, or anywhere else. If you guys have any cool destination that I should visit that is not too expensive, let me know. Probably also, I will tell you the news. I'm probably gonna end up in LA again, working in the Dreamweaver studio. I'm still working out the detail, but it's looking really promising. I'm gonna try to bring out Ben from Canada over there this time. Dorian, if you're watching, I know I'm late in my emails, but I didn't forget you. I'm gonna get back to you as soon as possible. So there will be some stuff happening, but I don't know when the Monday live stream is going to come back, because it's going to be the holidays now. A lot of stuff gonna go, like everything's going to settle down. Actually, I will be done with this year on Saturday, on the 16th. I don't have, well, actually I have one more event on the 30th of December. After that, I'm almost a month off with no events, no show. And I plan to do video. I plan to release some stuff. I plan on releasing. I'm still planning on doing some stuff on YouTube. I'm not going away. It's just I'm questioning, and I've talked with you guys before. I'm questioning the relevance of doing a live show every Monday where, let's be honest, I don't really answer question about the console anymore. Probably because you guys are watching, but also still, there is less and less people watching. When you look at the stats from a year, 2 years ago, the video within the first week would reach 400, 500, 300, and now we're about 200. Some of them after a month even don't go over 200. So I feel like this, for now, is less needed than it was. There is really good video about the console. There's really good information about the Wing out there. And I didn't transition enough into overall live sound audience to bring people asking overall live sound question on the stream. There's some. Don't worry. I know. I see you guys. I know you're there. But most of the people still associate me with the Wing. And I'm going to keep the Wing for now. Of course, I'm going to change eventually to a smaller version as soon as that is released, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be released eventually. Maybe NAMM this year. I have no information. Maybe I will be in LA during NAMM, and maybe I'll have the chance to go there and visit. I don't know. I don't know how things are going to pan out. But yeah, actually, I will be in LA, or I should be in LA around NAMM. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So, today, at least for 2023, will be the last Monday live stream. I'm going to try not to cry, Patrick. Thank you. I'm going to enjoy Cuba next week. I'm going to take some time off after that. And maybe in a month, maybe I can make this a monthly thing. Maybe I can make this a sporadic, like there's an update, there's a reason for me to do a show, and I can do a live stream on that. But for now, I don't see anything that I can talk about. I've covered most of the basic, I would say. Even some advanced stuff in vlogs and other stuff like that. I want to vlog a little more. I changed my setup to my phone. Now I'm going to vlog with my phone instead of bringing fancy camera. So if I have a phone with me, I'm fine to do pretty much everything. The phone is more than fine to vlog nowadays. I'm going to answer a question after we're done here. The format of the show is not going to change. I just wanted to address what was going on. So, if you just join in, I'm going to recap that really quickly. After 3 years of doing live show like this, I think it need a break, or I think I need to revisit the formula of what we're doing here. Not out of interest for myself, it's more out of time. I'm so busy. I'm running around 200 events a year, and sometimes I do 2 events a day. Those of you who doing the math out there, and it is just taking all the fun of doing YouTube video, because it becomes a struggle, it becomes a job. I have to, once I go home, I sit down behind my computer, and instead of relaxing, which I don't have time to do right now, I'm just saying to myself, oh, I should be behind the camera doing another video. And right now I feel like I don't want to do that, so I don't have the energy. I'll be honest and say I don't have the energy to do that right now. It's too much taxing on myself to stress that out. So I'm gonna take a break of the Monday live stream. Eventually something else gonna happen on the channel. Eventually stuff's gonna come back. But for now, let me be clear. For now, it will be the last one of 2023. Okay. Now, I'm a Wing user from Pawan. I think I got that right. I'm not really good to pronounce username here. So from Pawan saying, I'm a Wing user and I have a rough that I use Dante network. If it will it hang if more channel use? Oh man, I'm sorry. Can you try to reformulate that question for me here? I'm gonna guess English is not your first language, which I'm guilty too. English is not my first language, so I totally admire the fact that you take time to write me here something, but maybe can you try to squeeze that down a little bit on Dante network, what you want to do with more channel or how to use more channel? please, if you don't mind struggling through it, we can struggle through that together. I mean, I'm really fine with that. So don't feel bad. Just take time and write us something here, maybe in a couple steps. And me, Rob, Patrick, other people here in the chat that have really, really good knowledge of what's happening with the console. They have really good knowledge of the architecture of this and Dante. Maybe we can answer your question together. So if you want to do that, it's going to be fine. Also, I'm giving the call out there. If anybody want to do a Engineer Talks Part 2, I'm still struggling, and I'll be honest to say I'm still struggling to find anybody else that want to compare the wing to something or to other gear. We can talk about PA here. I'm opening up the channel again to some stuff, and I would like, if you guys are interested, I would like to do this a monthly thing. Engineer Talk. I think we got something. This is not live for anybody who actually want to participate and stuff like that. So Patrick, if you ever want to do one with me, we can schedule a time that would work together for everybody. Rob, also at some point we talk about doing something. Maybe it is time, maybe not this month, maybe the next one. But I know you guys have really high skill level when it comes to your specialization, and I would love to pick your brain in front of everybody else if you guys are up to the task. Okay. Now let's see. I don't do this often. Let's see who's in the chat right now. I'm sure we have some shy people that don't want to say hi. Do we? Live chat, hold on. Okay. Yes, Rob, that beautiful braid of yours. Okay, Paul want to answer that. Okay, sorry, I have a wing, and I'm planning to upgrade to Dante Network. Can you tell something? Okay, so Dante, upgrading to Dante will allow you to connect more stuff to your wing. It could be a computer. It could be different stage box. If you want to have different kind of preamp or more preamp, you don't have to use AES-50. You can use stuff like the Yamaha Rio and Tio stage box, connect that to your wing over Dante, or you can use the 64x64 channel to send out to your computer if you want to record. Or you can even do some weird stuff or more stuff like I'm probably going to do at the Dreamweaver studio. I'm talking about adding some more outboard gear to the wing, having that available as insert effects in different DAW. And the way that the way the console is going to communicate with the computer at the studio will be over Dante. It will open up 64 channel by 64 channel, and I'm going to use all the physical stuff and probably some Stage Connect box to insert hardware. I believe the Stage Connect box, I'm sorry, I'm moving away from Dante, but I believe this is something that you should know. Maybe this is a better option or a cheaper option for you to buy. The Stage Connect box from Clark Technic or Midas, I never remember. They're from Midas. The Stage Connect box are really, really cool way for you to insert analog hardware in a studio environment with the wing. You buy a Stage Connect box, it's gonna open up 32, so 16 by 16 line in and out, which is how you run compressor, or if you have a microphone preamp, you can hook that to a line in. If you have, like we had at the Dreamweaver studio, really cool old reverb from Lexicon. Those things sound amazing, even if they are from the 90s, 80s area, they sound amazing. So if you want to connect all that stuff and don't want to sacrifice all your already existing connection in the back, you can just buy yourself a wonderful Stage Connect box or two to go 16 by 16 and use that as your insert point. And because the console is so flexible, you can use them inside your DAW, inside the console if you're doing a live event. If you want to have, let's say that you want to run a wing and have a bunch of really cool hardware in your rack, you want to carry around a rack, the easiest way to have that is to put all your stuff in the rack, get some Stage Connect, 16 in, 16 out, and use a single XLR cable between your console and your rack. Plug that in the back of the wing, plug that in the rack, and you got all your stuff patched and ready to rock. It's another option. If you want to go Dante because you need to have long length of cable, if you need to have stuff connected to computer far away, Dante is definitely an option because you're running on a network. Ad running. Okay, thank you, Patrick. People are saying it crash more often if I use Dante with Wing. Never heard of anything like that. I never had any problem, and I'm pretty sure that everybody else here in the chat can confirm. Yes, Rob can confirm. Never heard of that before. Never had a problem. It doesn't crash more. Actually, the thing is, when you implement stuff like Dante, just be aware that you're gonna raise the level of complexity of stuff coming from different places, because you will be opening up the wing to a network or a possible network of option. But Dante is really, really, really stable, and most of the user probably never took time to learn the whole Dante thing. So if you are going to be a Dante user, please go on the Audinate website. Go take the free course there. You have 3 levels of certification. Go to level 3. Take your time. Be a certified Dante user. It's free. Take time to learn that. Take time to learn networking, because you're not dealing with XLR anymore. You're gonna deal with network and patch system and multiple patch system. So please take time. It will not make the console crash more. It will just open up more option. Opening up more option mean more place for error by the user. Code 18, like I like to call it. 18 inch behind the console. So take your time, go learn Dante before you jump into there. But I never heard of anything happening or crashing because of Dante. I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but never heard of anything like that. Okay, from Fred. I'm not a sound engineer, but I'm a musician, drummer, guitar, play bass too, and I love my Wing. Good. It's a beautiful tool for me. I use it for my bands and to make sound for other guys. Yes, well, actually, you're a sound engineer, Fred. If you're doing shows for other band other than yourself and people pay you to do so, you're a sound engineer. It's for me a huge project for a price, and use the software from Patrick. Thanks for your help, Patrick. Well, actually, I cannot thank Patrick enough. Okay, time for the shameless plug here to Patrick. If you guys need some cool stuff to do with your Wing, you need to achieve, to unlock the next level of stuff that you can do with this, go check out Patrick's website, x32ram.com, x32ram.com. He's got some really cool software that play along with Reaper, with the Wing, with the X32, and because of his software, you can do some stuff that a console cannot do on its own. But Patrick developed some software that run on Windows and Mac, and some of them on Linux, thanks to Rob, who convert them. the amount of stuff that you can do with those software are amazing. I cannot list them all here. Go take a minute, go visit Patrick's website and buy him a software because he's a really cool guy that help a lot of people out here. Hold on. My bad. Okay. So yeah, x32ram.com. Go check out Patrick's website and buy him a software. Even if you don't need one, just go buy him a software, please. Thank you. For me, have some problem with my network with Dante, only when I'm using AES67. Okay. Possibly with some glitch and bit loss. Okay, well, if I'm correct, and I don't know the full story and I don't have the full documentation in front of me, you don't have to use AES57, AN67, AES? I can't speak anymore. AES67 when using Dante. You can just disable that and use the single alternate Dante protocol. That should work just fine. Oh, your router is a Huawei. I got 2 hubs. Do you need a router, Fred? Do you think you need a router, or you can go without? Because my approach to anything when it comes to sound related is the less amount of gear in the chain that you can have, meaning if you can do a single cable between one device to another, is the easiest way, is the easiest path. And it's the less amount of piece that can break or go bad on you. I'm asking the question, do you really need a router? You don't. You got 2 hub and 1 gigabyte? Okay, maybe you don't need a router. Maybe you can just connect your wing straight to the console. Straight your console to you can do a console straight to a computer. You don't need that. And really good question here from Patrick. Is it a router or a switch? Because those two are different thing. Actually, let me ask you guys something. Do you think it will be a good idea? Because I see you guys chatting right now. Do you guys think it's a good idea to... Okay, I'm gonna do it. Start a Discord channel. Everybody here is aware of Discord. Do you guys think it's a good idea for me to start a Discord channel? Because I cannot do this on YouTube, apparently. This is not something that YouTube has implemented yet. A community chat. I know Facebook is trying to push it, but it seems like garbage so far. So I'm wondering if doing a Discord server would make any sense. Let me know in the chat. People who are here during this Monday live stream will be the one that decide that. Pawan, thank you so much, and I have another talk about using the DSP. Is it supported with SQ6? No, it would not be supported with the SQ6 because it doesn't speak the same language when it comes to communication between the console and other device. DP48 do not speak Dante. If they were, it would be a different ball game, but they do not. Yes, for a Discord channel. Okay, thank you, Danny. Let's see if we have a couple other people. If so, I'm gonna post a video about that. I'm not gonna do it here. If it happened, probably after Christmas or after the new year. We'll see. Okay. Let me get back to Pawan's question. DP48 only talk AES50. AES50 is the protocol of the wing of Midas stuff, most of the Midas stuff, and the X32 range from Behringer. The thing is, the DP48 can only be clocked at 48K. So what that means is it will not be directly compatible with the Pro Series, but it should be fine with a Wing. It should be fine with NX32, M32, all other console under the X32, M32 software. If you want to use the DP48, you have a couple options. You can use your own analog split snake, send that into something like a DL16, do the gain on the DL16, and use the DP48 as separate device. You can also take signal from a console and send that out to the DP48, but you cannot run them with something like an SQ6 because the signal that the SQ6 do not talk really well with, or do not talk at all with the signal that the DP48 can understand. So as much fun as it will be, that's a no-go. You guys having a good time here talking about Switch. Okay, you got it, Pawan. Great. Really glad that I can help you out with that, and I can help you out sort things out. But if you want to do DP48, there's a couple way, and this is on my list of video stuff that you can do with a DL16 that is really, really nice. Okay. Okay, we're here talking about VLAN. Okay, you guys are going deep into that stuff. Speaking of going deep into stuff, I'm gonna go deep again one more time. Not a lot of people showed up today. Reasons missing out of time, or I'll be honest to say simply some people do not have interest in this anymore. I still want to do these live stream, but I need a break. So guys, Pawan question was the last of an era. I'm gonna close it down for now. Thank you very, very much. Stick around. I may start a Discord channel. I'm gonna post a video if it happened or not. If you guys want to communicate with me, you have my email in the description down below. Keep subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed. Always keep liking this video, because every like that you're doing give me 1 second more of life in this world, so make me live a long time. On this note, coffee on console before we go, for sure. Thank you, Patrick. Fred, thank you. Merci. 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 I don't know when it's gonna come back, but it will. In a different form, maybe the same form. Maybe sometime I will do one in French. Maybe next year. Maybe I can do this like once a month and do like special Monday live stream. Or not call it Monday live stream, because it would not make sense anymore. Monthly live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 years, 100-something episode, you've watched the last Monday live stream. I want you guys to please take care of yourself. But I will definitely see you guys later.